Hello, everyone. My name is Maria Naranjo. I'm the director of the agri-food industry in ICEX, which is the agency in charge of promoting the internationalization of the Spanish companies. And I'm very happy to be here with you this morning or this afternoon, depending on where you are, in order to address one of the, in this series of webinars, how the Spanish agri-food industry is addressing some of the challenges of innovation, sustainability, and so on. Today, we are going to tackle a very important issue, which is food safety traceability, that is one of the most critical elements for our supply chain, as you all are very aware of. Traceability serves as a vital insight and a leading indicator, allowing us to anticipate and prevent potential foodborne illnesses and also reduce food waste, maintain food integrity, and address issues related to food certificates, which are especially important here in Europe and in many other regions and countries worldwide. Modern consumers are increasingly conscious about the origin of their products, and they demand transparency and visibility and traceability throughout the supply chain. In this context, blockchain platforms play a crucial role, ensuring the accuracy of that data provided to customers, suppliers, and regulatory authorities. The food industry operates as well under very strict regulations and quality control systems, using advanced sensors to enhance food safety across the entire agri-food value chain. We are seeing great advances in food packaging that have a potential to significantly reduce food waste and enhance food safety. Here, terms like active packaging of smart packaging play a key role. In this webinar, we will dive into food security through traceability and different technologies, highlighting important drivers within Spain agri-food ecosystem and how our technological centers and startups and companies are coping with traceability and are giving solutions, very interesting solutions. So we are going to start this webinar with different participants that they are going to give us very valuable insights. The first of all is Maria José Saiz Abajo, who is the head of the new analytical applications department of CNTA, which is the Navarra Center for Food Technology and Safety, which is a non-profitable private association. It's a technological center that aims to be a national reference and to contribute to improving the competitiveness and quality of the food sector. Maria José, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Hello, thank you, Maria, for your introduction. My name is Maria José Saiz. I am the manager of the Novel Analytical Application in CNTA. So I will briefly talk today about CNTA. I will explain what is our Quality and Food Safety 4.0 research line. And finally, I will show some practical use cases and our services in this line. CNTA is the National Center for Food Technology and Safety, and we are located in the north of Spain, in Navarra. We are a business association founded in 1981, and our aim is to transform the future of food, improving the competitiveness and quality of the food sector. Some current data of this year, we have 424 associates and more than 800 clients, and we provide the industry with more than 80,000 technological services reports annually. We are currently 200 high-level professionals, and around 18% are PhD researchers and 75% women. We are involved in some acceleration programs to help small companies meet their technological challenges and enable them to move forward. We have our own program that is Food Tech Challengers, but we also participate in others such as Think Food Tech and Milkubators. In our research area, we work in 6 different research lines. One of them is Quality and Food Safety 4.0. This line is focused at the development of rapid or online analysis. We work with these near and high spectral technologies, and we perform advanced data analysis for different purposes. But what is exactly Quality and Food Safety 4.0? Well, food industry is demanding faster or inline quality control, more extensive quality controls, or even of the entire production compared to the current sampling. Digitalization of processes, exploitation of data, and objectivity in decision making. So Quality and Food Safety 4.0 uses new technologies and artificial intelligence for a faster and more effective control of quality and safety uses of food products. We use then spectral technologies as near-infrared spectroscopy and high-spectral imaging. These technologies are based on the interaction between the sample and the light. When a sample is illuminated, there is some part of the light that is absorbed by the sample and other part of the light that is reflected. In this case, we capture the reflected light and we obtain a hypercube of data. After the processing of this big amount of data and the use of chemometric and machine learning techniques, we compute mathematical models to obtain information of the sample. Here we can see the chemical image of this apple, and we can observe different moisture levels in the leaf, or that there are some bruises that are not discernible to the human eye. Here you have some of the devices we use, from high spectral cameras to portable NIR devices to be deployed on a conveyor belt or to monitor the entire production. And we also participate in the co-development of new devices for specific purposes, such as multispectral cameras, at-line or portable NIR devices. And now some practical cases of use. NuLab is a spin-off created by CNTA in 2020 for the industrialization of the different NIR applications developed by us. Specifically, they have on the market a portable NIR device for different applications that you can see there in detail in the table on the slide. And this device is connected to a smartphone application so that you can see the results of the measurements online. Another example is the tomato project, where we developed 2 near devices for tomato measurements in field or at line, and we also performed some machine learning models applied to sensor data in field for fertilization optimization. Here you can see the 2 NIR devices developed to measure and classify tomato at the line or in field. With these devices, parameters such as Brix degrees, richness, state, acidity, color, or thickness can be measured in real time without the processing of the sample. Another example is Surface project, where we have developed fast and non-destructive analytical methods based on a spectroscopy for fraud detection. This is one of the final solutions obtained. A high-spectral imaging model that detects whether a fish has been previously frozen and thawed. This is important because it's one of the main frauds that can be committed in the fish industry, selling the frosted fish as fresh fish. We have also trained models for origin identification in fish products. And finally, our services in this line? Well, it can be more or less a summary in three. We perform diagnostics of the use of spectral and machine vision technologies in the production process or products for raw materials control, of quality control of the final product. We perform also proofs of concept of the use of these technologies for specific applications. And finally, we validate the use of NIR and high spectral imaging technologies in the industrial environment. So today, there is an opportunity to try it out, and it is completely financed for Spanish SMEs. We belong to the European Digital Innovation Hub, so if you are interested in this opportunity, you can just contact us, and we can give you some more details of IRIS program. So this is all. Thank you very much for your attention, and there you have my email direction. So if you have any question, you can send it there. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Maria Jose. Now we are going to talk with Iván Nieto Gorostiri, who is the CEO of NULAB. NULAB is a technological partner with the ability to develop equipment and devices that enable the measurement of food quality and safety wherever the product is located. Well, Iván, you please tell us all about NULAB. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria, for your introduction. My name is Iván Nieto. I'm the CEO of NULAB. NULAB is a Spanish technological startup. It was created 3 years ago by a technological center here in Spain, CNTA. It's a result of a challenge. It was identified 5 or 6 years ago from the agriculture and agri-food sector. Due to that, they need the food and quality information to have in real time in accuracy value and in whole production. So we started to work in this challenge, as I said before, 5 or 6 years ago. Using several technologies like hyperspectral image and NIR technology with a very good result. So from CNTA, we decided to create a startup to push from these good results. And as I said, 2 years ago, we created NULAB. NULAB is a Spanish startup that is working on this field, trying to develop this technology for the agri-food sector. With a first aim is to try to resolve this very important challenge for them, having the possibility to have the food quality and food safety information in a real time. In the whole production and in a digital environment. So we are working with very close with them with a very good results. Now we have several projects in an industrial environment, trying to get some quality information in vegetable frozen companies. For instance, we have developed an application for beans, for frozen beans and peas, to get the texture on real time in the process line. Also, we are working to identify the foreign body low density. For instance, we're working with vegetable product to identify a small piece of bones. Also, we are working in another companies to try to identify insects in vegetable product. So we are working in this field, as I said, trying to respond to this challenge to give the real on real time the food quality and food safety information. Our role is we use commercial technology like hyperspectral cameras and also NIR technology. We developed the final solution because from NULAB we developed the software, the algorithm that is able to predict this critical information. And also we developed the final solution through turnkey project to make in compliance with the technical specification from our clients. So this is the one of the high value from NULAB, because we identified this specific technological specification, and we work for each company to make them to be in compliance with their requirements. So this is one of our main value we put from NULAB. And in this year we have begun with our industrial implementation in several companies, and of course from now we are working with several very huge companies implement this technology. In NULAB we are very lucky, guys, to be here in Spain, because in Spain there is a very important startup ecosystems. Mainly because I mean we are part of these ecosystems where we as I said, we are very lucky because we have important technological centers that are leading these ecosystems, or also the public body is very important, supporting our development, and create new models, new business model. So we are very lucky, and okay, it's for us, for NULAB, it's important to be here, and of course we are for your questions, and we are very kind to respond any doubt or any further information. So very thanks for your attention, and as I said, always waiting to respond your questions.
Well, thank you so much, Ivan. We are going to continue now with Auxilium, and with his co-founder and CMO, Luis Chimeno Morales. Well, Auxilium, as you will now know, it's a biotech company that develops sensors for the agri-food industry. This company was founded in Alicante, in the Mediterranean Sea, in 2019, and they have developed a smart label that is placed in contact with food and is able to alert about the state of spoilage or freshness of that product by a simple color change. It's quite revolutionary. So please, Luis, tell us all about Auxilium.
Hello, everyone. My name is Luis, and I'm actually one of the founders and the CEO of Auxilium. Auxilium, to say it in a quick way, it's a biotechnology company we established in Spain. And basically what we do is we develop technologies that can help you to understand your food. Basically, food waste is one of the biggest problems and challenges in the industry, along with the food safety. And these two main problems, the main branch of this problem is the lack of information that we have about our products. In fact, this lack of information causes major problems that I mentioned before, which is the food waste, the loss of opportunities, not only for the food producers, but also for the retailer. And also, in some of the cases, it also generates extra cost to these customers based or due to the food alerts that they could not detect on time. In Auxilium, we have tackled this problem, and we have developed a solution, which is a smart label that once placed in direct contact with the product, it changes its color to indicate the different stages or the different status of that product based on its quality, freshness, and of course, its safety. With this technology, and in a very simple way, we can actually tackle the problems that I mentioned before, and we can actually improve the quality control, we can improve the safety, and we can also help the industry to reduce the waste and thus be more sustainable. Actually, our main focus or how we sell it is directly in a B2B model. We focus primarily on this on the food producers and the food retailers because it's the way in which we can actually generate a major impact. And talking about impact, this is one of our main courses. That's why we focus into this business side or this business model, because with our technology, we can actually improve and the agri-food system. We can actually generate impact socially because we can actually reduce the food poisonings by preventing the consumption of spoiled food, but also we can promote donations, for example. Environmentally, our technology also has a great impact, and we can actually reduce the food or the emissions related to the food waste. And of course, economically, we can also help not only reducing the cost and improving rentability on the business or the stakeholders of the agri-food industry, but also we can implement a better food safety system in developing countries thanks to the low cost of our technology compared to alternatives right now. Of course, our technology, it's a key technology, or it's becoming a key technology in the agri-food sector. We have a lot of interest from the companies. We have already more than 10 commercial agreements. We also have partners. We are running pilots, not only in Spain, but also in Latin America, for example. And the main important part of the technology is the information that we can provide that can improve significantly the food safety and traceability of certain products, especially where we are focusing on protein products such as meat product or fish product, which the food safety is something that it's more delicate. In addition, our technology can actually detect potential problems that happens not only in the production line or in the production point, but also across the whole value chain, passing through the logistics, transportations, and also storage, and in the end user, right? So this information, we can give this information across the whole value chain in each of the stakeholders only with one technology. Of course, we are here today, and we wouldn't be able to be here today if it wouldn't be by the support of the whole agri-food ecosystem from Spain. We have been part of many accelerators, and we are still part of this community. We can mention right now ISEX, for example, that help us to also in the internationalization, but also internally, or many other programs that has a very good potential in for example, AIT Food, Eatable Adventures, which is also very key point. Or, of course, talking about the Valencia region, which is where we are based on. We have Kilometro Zero, or we have Agrotech Uber, or the scientific park, which is where we are placed. All of these ecosystems together has helped us with many other aspects, such as infrastructures and also connections to the system that, of course, if it wouldn't be because of them, we wouldn't be here today, or we wouldn't be advancing as quick as we have done until this point. And we truly believe that thanks to this great ecosystem, we can turn our vision into a reality, right? And make of our technology a new standard, one that is more reliable, easy to use, and accessible to all. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Luis. We are going to end this webinar with another quite revolutionary startup, Bio2Code, and her CEO, Faraday Mata Fakuri. Bio2Code, it's a company that has its origin in the will of its founders to contribute to reduction of food waste. They are guided by the principle of circular economy and disruptive innovation. Bio2Code is at the forefront of the fight against food waste and to reduce plastic that come from non-renewable sources. Faraday, whenever you want, the floor is yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you, ISEX, for the opportunity. And hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm Faraday Mata, co-founder of Bio2Code. Bio2Code's mission is to eliminate the food waste and reduce the plastic use. So for this, we have a solution, 100% natural, edible coating that extends shelf lives of fruits and vegetables. When we apply our coating on the food surface, after drying, the coating creates a semi-permeable barrier that reduces transpiration and respiration rates, maintain the fresh fruits for longer. And in the same time, bio-to-coat could be converted in a edible packaging to replace plastic in a multiple application, such as vacuum bags, sealed pouches, and semi-rigid trays. In addition to that, we can incorporate some natural extracts to provide flavor, color, and taste. In this case, we have some prototypes. For example, one edible packaging for rice or pasta. You put the packaging in the boil water, and the packaging will be dissolved, and the rice keeps the tomato sauce. We have the edible coating and the edible packaging. In edible coating, we have some value on the all value chain, on the all food value chain, no? Because we reduce the mass loss, and we can extend shelf life of fruits and vegetables for 15 days. So these are huge benefits for producers, for retailers, distributors, and end consumer. In case of our edible packaging, we help the value chain, reducing the plastic use. And it's very important to say we have we use only authorized food ingredients, and we are clean label. So our coating also prevents microbiological contamination through a physical barrier, and we can also add natural antimicrobial agents to increase the food safety. Spain is a major fruit producer in Europe, helping to minimize post-harvest losses of these fruits. Bio-to-coat can contribute to increase in fruit consumption in Spanish territory, as well as helping to increase the sale of these fruits to different markets. In addition to that, we also can contribute to reducing the use of the plastic in the food industry. So I hope you join us and save the planet, one fruit at a time.
Well, this comes to the last participant. Thank you very much, Friday, and well, I hope you have all enjoyed with this webinar. We are very thankful that you have been able to participate. Please, you can ask in the chat of this webinar any questions you are interested in. We will be delighted to answer you, and of course, keep in touch with ICES and with all these fabulous companies that have participated with us in the webinar. Thank you so much, and see you all very soon. Bye.